Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Will here again at Veterinary Review. Getting ready to give you guys another DC McFarlane review on the McFarlane Black Adam movie, Cloaked Black Adam. And man, he's a very good looking figure, very aesthetically pleasing. I like the way the cape is sculpted and designed. Looks very ragged, kind of like worn. Kind of look going for him. It looks pretty bad A and everything. Definitely likes the way it looks. But I have a few gripes I'm going to get to in a little bit, as far as like overall articulation and accessory lacking or lack thereof, or accessories. But as always, we're going to go ahead and take them off his stand here. Get out of here. We're going to take a quick look at the packaging, and then we're going to take a close look at the figure. So we got some pretty standard McFarlane packaging here. Nice window box. There's some artwork back there in the back of Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam on his trading card. Black Adam with cloak. Not much going on that side. Some blown up artwork from the trading card right there. Got the name on the side again. And other than that, not much going on there. Let's bring this guy a little bit closer, and we're going to start doing some comparisons. Going to try to get a quick in-frame shot of all he and all his buddies from the movie. We got Dr. Fate. Got Hawkman. We got Cyclone. Put her on this side, maybe she'll fit in somewhere. We got Atom Smasher. And we have the uncloaked Black Adam here as well. I have to slide a few of these guys around to get them in the shot. Yeah, look pretty good. This is pretty much the entire set. I'm only missing the smaller Atom Smasher and Sabak, I believe. I was kind of waiting until Sabak kind of went on clearance like Atom Smasher did. Maybe he would drop down to like $25 or so. Hopefully, I'm keeping an eye on it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll be getting him in the future and doing a review on him as well. Bring these guys back out. Getting over a little bit of cold here recently, guys, so excuse me if you hear any sniffling or anything like that. Gotta bring these guys a little bit closer because I kind of want you guys to see some comparisons just between these guys. So, not a whole lot of differences. Some color differences here, variation, like a little bit more gold standing out on the uncloaked version. On the boots there, you see like a little more gold lighting. On the cloaked version is a lot more dirtier, dingier looking, more dirt looking all over him. Which is as to be expected, because according to story-wise, he just came out the cave or just came out of being buried or whatever for thousands of years and whatnot. So the brighter colors on the uncloaked figure. But a few gripes I wanted to point out were that neither one of these guys came with interchangeable hands, and you gave the two down to business hands to the uncloaked one and the open hands to the cloaked one. But they're not interchangeable. Like, you can't swap the hands back and forth between figures. And just as well, you can't swap the heads. Like, for instance, I bring in my Zachary Levi here. I'll put this guy in the middle since it's his video. You can't really display unhooded Black Adam with the hood down next to Shazam, because the heads aren't interchangeable. I mean, the ball peg is there, but they didn't give the cloaked version enough neck to put this head, the uncloaked head, on this body. So his neck is inside of the hoodie there, which goes down, seated down onto the ball peg. So that kind of sucks. And of course, the cloak kind of hinders it very much from looking up. So if you try to tilt his head up, his head's just going to pop off like easily. Would have been nice if they had enough neck on this figure, so you take the head off of this one and put on that one, and then you have him stand next to Shazam. Both of them have their capes on. So that would have been nice, but unfortunately we did not get that. We got these guys. Bummer. Maybe down the line, I don't know. With the way the movie's looking like now in the studios and everything, we may not get another movie with The Rock playing Shazam. If that is the case, then these may be all we get, unless a third-party company does something else. I kind of wanted a end of the Black Adam movie, Black Adam, where he's wearing his like more superhero style clothing with like the cape like this and the the brighter colors and the yellow and all that type of stuff. I kind of wanted that figure as well, but I don't know if we're ever going to get it now. Bring this guy back out. But yeah, like I said, he doesn't come with any accessories or anything. No interchangeable hands, no interchangeable heads or anything like that. But for the most part, he is pretty much the same exact mold as the uncloaked version. So, except of course, you don't really get any head articulation as far as, so you can maybe turn his head side to side, and that's about it. But ever so slight head tilt, because if you go any further than that, his head's gonna pop off. But basically, just side to side motion, maybe slight side to side tilt, maybe. That's about it. But yeah, shoulders move out to the side that far. He does have the McFarlane wind up joint. Yeah, has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Of course, his arms can go all the way around if you can get past the cloak deal. I'll do it on this side, yeah, so you guys can see. Yeah, it goes all the way around. Yeah, see. Marvel-esque style wrist joint with just a disc kind of shape right there, and it's a hand that goes straight out to his hand, so you can just bend his hand up and backwards and forwards like that. But it does rotate, of course. Then you get waist articulation as well, upper part and lower, so you can get him to look up about that far until the cape starts to get in the way, or the cloak starts to get in the way. Look down that far. And of course you get both pieces can swivel side to side, so you get nice little articulation right there in the torso. Kicks out pretty far as his hips go. Kicks forward that much, starts to get hindered because his big quads and everything get in the way. So typical. Double joint knees. Does have that upper inner thigh cut a little bit too, so you do get like a little bit of rotation right there in the thigh. Not much, but it's there. Just in case you just have an issue with balancing him, maybe you can just rotate his thighs in and out to help him stand better. No boot cut or anything like that, but you do get the McFarlane ball joints on the ankles. So yeah. It's up and down movement, pivot, and you can rotate the ankle around the ball to get different angles as far as like bending his ankle. And of course you get toe articulation. So yeah, that's nice. Other than that, pretty cool looking figure. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty menacing. Looks pretty tough, bad A, and all that jazz. Nice razzle dazzle. But I do feel like those points that I mentioned earlier kind of take away from him a little bit. You can't interchange anything with him. You can't take any parts that you like off this figure and put on that figure or anything like that. Well, you can if you're pretty good customizer. You can probably swap the hands out because it's they're basically on the same disc joint that goes out into their hands, or the palm of their hands right there. So if you're skilled in that department, you can probably pull that off, but I'm not there yet. Other than that, for the price point, I think I paid maybe like $17 for him when he went down a few bucks on Amazon. Not a bad value if you just want to have either of these versions on your shelf of the Dwayne Johnson Black Adam. Either one I think will do. But as far as like articulation, like looking up, looking all around type of articulation, you probably want to go with this one, so you can get it more into more standing kind of looks and stares and whatnot, and get his head to do more stuff like that and whatnot. But yeah, these guys look pretty good together. Like both versions. I just wish I could put the head on take the head off the uncloaked one and put on the cloaked one, and kind of have like a hero-esque kind of vibe going. But other than that, appreciate you guys stopping by. If you like the video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts. I'll be back with more McFarlane style figure reviews, and I'll be getting back into some Marvel Legends here in a bit. Alright guys, later.